Justice. Hey, everybody, you know who that is. That's the great Steven Spielberg, director of the new film Disclosure Day. As Josh O'Connor's character is saying there, that the math that he's written out, to him, he sees that and he hears that language in this math. Math and music played a big part in communication in Close Encounters of the Third Kind in 1977. How have your feelings? How have your feelings about extraterrestrials and extraterrestrial encounters evolved over the last 49 years?
Well, I've been interested in everything involving, what's out there. And the whole big question is, because I believe that certainly there is, the cosmos is teeming with life. The big question is, has that life ever at any epoch in our history visited here? Or is that life currently interacting with us now, and has that life been interacting with us for many years? I've always been interested in this. When I made Close Encounters, for me, it was a story that I thought, wouldn't it be great when this movie comes out? Wouldn't it be great if people like this movie, they come out and they see Close Encounters, and wouldn't it be great if this someday could all come true? Wouldn't it be great if this could be true someday? And with everything that's happened from 1977 till today, I can now make Disclosure Day and say, isn't it going to be wonderful when people realize after seeing this movie that everything is true and has been true? Now, that's the big difference.
Steven Spielberg, I want you to be right.
I want to be right, too.
I want you to be right.
I want to be right.
I want there to be aliens out there. What I want to know is, do you know things that we don't know, Steven Spielberg?
I've been
Are you
asked that
sure?
question.
Because the government's dumping a lot of this alien stuff right now, right when your movie's coming out, and it seems pretty fishy, sir.
Yeah, they haven't dumped it on me.
I interviewed Obama recently about this, because I think you saw, maybe he did an interview where he said, no, there's aliens out there.
I saw that.
And I asked him about it, and he did the old backpedal going, I hope there are aliens out there. And so obviously he's holding stuff back from us. But I said, who do you think should go represent us if they land here? And he goes, what about me? He goes, I'm a nice guy. Who do you think should represent us? And keep in mind that I am available very soon.
I think I should represent. I mean, my whole thing is it should be me.
Everybody wants the gig.
I love Barack. I love Barack. We're friends. I love him. I love his family. But he's had his 8 years. I think the whole thing is, I made Close Encounters. My first alien movie, I was 17 years old. It was called Firelight in 8mm. I made E.T. and I co-produced Men in Black.
Yep.
And War of the Worlds.
Now you're just bragging.
No, I'm not bragging. Here's the point I'm trying to make. I've made all these movies where I've kind of played an ambassadorial role. They've never shown themselves to me. Why is that? It's so unfair.
Wow.
It's so unfair.
Wow, they're afraid they'll use the footage and cut it into one of your films, and the cover will be blown.
Well, something like that. I don't have no idea, but I'm available, guys.
You said just now, you mentioned that you made a first alien film when you were 17 on Super 8 film.
Super 8 film.
And I'm just curious, are you a different director? I assume you're a different director. Has your love of film and the reason why you love it changed from when you were that boy making the films till now?
It's a terrific question.
Thank you so much.
It's a terrific question.
That's all we have time
I'm not answering that question unless you get another season.
Okay.
I think nobody, I don't know myself. Everybody thinks we know ourselves. We don't know ourselves. We evolve, we change. I've got 7 kids, 6 grandkids. The kids change you. You're different with each child. You're different with each day as life goes on. You learn different things. You get wisdom points. Maybe you lose wisdom points. But in any case, the movies reflect who I am at any different point in my life. So whoever I was when I was 17 and whoever I am now, there's been a lot of differences. But the one thing that hasn't changed is my love for telling stories, my love for telling stories for an audience, for all of you, and my love for telling stories just because I like doing it, because it's a thing that I can't do anything else except that very well. This is what I do better than other things. I just feel that, it was my, it's just something that I love to do, and that hasn't changed since I was a kid. The same joy of going to the set every day the same breathless kind of anticipation and the scariness of going to the set every day, the stage fright, which I get even now when I'm making a movie, believe it or not, please believe it, it's true, is no different than when I first was a kid and started experimenting with 8mm. It hasn't changed.
Well, Stephen, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
Disclosure Day is in theaters June 12th. Steven Spielberg, everybody. We'll be right back with a performance by David Byrne.